Welcome, my physical friends. We are soul, also known to you as signals of love. And once again, we are most blessed to be in your presence to discuss your value system. We once again remind you why we are here. And that is for you to remember that you are extensions of us, extensions of Source, co-creating your physical experience. Many of you ponder as to why things in your physical world do not work for you. Why, despite the stories you read, the courses you go to, the processes you go to, the clearings you have, all of these you try, and you can only move forward and move towards your goals in very short increments. And your bigger picture, your bigger desires often seem to elude you. And then you go back and you spend more of your valuable cash to go to gurus and more healers and many other things. And still you only appear to move in small increments. Well, the truth of the matter lies within you, my friends. You see, we have said this before and we shall say it again. You are the custodian of your limitations. You have within you the memories and the energy fields of programs and imprints that set in train the material or the energy which creates your limitations, which creates the ceiling that you artificially install around you or over you. Some call it self-worth, some call it lack, some call it fear. There are many names to this frequency, this energy. But in itself, we shall encapsulate it as calling your internal value system. Now, internal value system is a system by which you judge, compare, and create a measurement against something else. And often that something else is a person, an individual, circumstance, or object which you compare yourself to, and also establish a condition by which you aim to become that or move towards owning that particular facility, that object. It could be money, it could be success, it could be the building of a business that becomes successful. It could be many of those external facets. But always we are talking about this unconscious part of you that is building with total unawareness of your omnipotence, of your greatness, of your infinite possibilities. And so you live in this silo, this capsule, and saying that I desire to be this and I desire to be that, and not understanding that while your bicycle's wheels keep dropping off and you have to put them back, while you cannot pedal as quick as you can because the chain has fallen off the bike, you do not understand why the bike is stuck in sand or mud and it cannot go forward. And all of those are about the bike rider. You see, you are the bike and you are the rider. And you are the co-creator of its momentum, its integrity, its full function and operation. So, in that scenario, when you have an internal value system that says, I am not worth much, you bring into your experience everything that supports, I am not worth much. So people do not value you. They often cheat you. They often demean you. They often, what is the word? They falsify you. They rip you off, if you, in that language. All of those conditions appear. You are usually co-creating jobs or work opportunities that pay you minimum wages, the minimum that can be paid in your location. Sometimes you are put to work without being paid whatsoever. And so your internal value systems express themselves out into the world, and the world brings you the measure of that frequency. If you were to understand that formula, and if you were to understand those mechanics, you would find that your ability to raise the vibration of your, and the value system, the measure, and all the actions that you take towards connecting to frequencies that pay you the equivalent of that value system, that higher value system, will begin to shift into your experience. That internal value system displays itself into every aspect of your relationships. I am not good enough. I am not worthy enough. I am not, I am not, I am not, I am not. Whether it is your chosen business, your chosen relationship, your chosen car, it plays itself out in all the world. I am not valued to own something nice. I must buy something that is reused or pre-used. I cannot afford. We cannot have. Are the words of those in a lower value system. Okay? Self-worth, self-value, fear, hopelessness, often depression are part of this story. Your emotions are engaged most directly in a low value system. And so you attract partners of similar matching frequency. You attract jobs of similar matching frequency. You attach and attract friends, frequencies. It is all frequency. You attach to friends that are of that same frequency. Everything in your world would be undervalued. because you do not value yourself.